What is going on, guys? My name is Scad12, if you didn't know that, but if you're the same people who usually watch my videos, welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be talking about Sabtoage, and I've really been liking Sabtoage, guys. Basically, my strategy I've been doing this so far apparently has been working. I don't know if it's just because I've been playing bad people or something, is just going out and getting the bomb. And basically, I try to stay with my teammates, except right here, I'm not really doing that. But usually, I try to stay with my teammates most of the time, even though a lot of times I'm trying to wait for them, and they're just going for kills and stuff like that. So it's kind of frustrating. But at the same time, I really do enjoy playing Spec Ops. I really do enjoy playing Sabtoage. It's just really fun. I don't know if it's just because I'm liking play the objective, because I even noticed that even in Kill Confirmed, I've been enjoying playing the objective. But yeah, I did a little stupid move right here. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and a lot of times, you'll go into lobbies whenever you're playing with Sabtoage or playing with people who just usually are going for kills or just playing it for some reason, trying to get ranked up. You know, I don't really know, but you know, it's really fun, really good. The thing about this game right here, it was a pretty long game. It was long like the whole time. I died a whole bunch. I don't really care about like KD and stuff anymore. Just because if you play the objective, I mean, you're gonna die a good bit. But I mean, you gotta risk, you know, self pride and stuff like that, just to be able to, get, you know, get just good gameplays and stuff. But thing about it is right there, even like right there, I thought I was gonna be able to jump around and get that guy. But overall, my thoughts about it and stuff is that I like how it's more strategic, especially because a lot of things in Call of Duty is just run and gun stuff. But I think honestly, like, this game is really kind of strategic, the way it's just kind of laid out and stuff, and the way you just kind of play it and stuff. The class I like to use. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, y'all. But the class I like to use is the PP2000, and I'll explain all why in a second. But the PP2000 with red dot. I have the FMG9 Akimbos. I use Extreme Conditioning, Quick Draw Pro, and Steady Aim, and Simtex Grenade, and Concussion Grenades. And the reason I use all of this, let me go list by list. Let me go ahead and say first is Extreme Conditioning. You're going to want to use this with the light machine gun if you do my kind of strategy. And there's so many different strategies I can do, or I can talk about. But I won't necessarily talk about it in this video. But first of all is the PP2000, and basically the reason I'm using this for right now, since I just started off, like, I just prestige, so I'm not necessarily like deep into my prestige right now, but I just unlocked the PP2000 stuff. I don't have much attachments for it, and I figured there's no point in using a suppressor because I want to be the one carrying the bomb constantly, and they're already going to know where I am, so there's really no point in me using a suppressor because it would just basically weaken my fire, because whenever you carry the bomb in this, you're gonna be seeing like on the screen the whole time. So basically, don't worry about that. You're gonna basically want a red dot too because it'll help you get your accuracy on. You're gonna want to get Extreme Conditioning. So right at the start of the game, you can go out, get the bomb, and be able to run just long distances without being able to be persecuted by people. The thing about Quick Draw. It's really good just in case if you get caught, you know, with your tail between your legs or something like that. But the thing about it though is that you could use Blast Shield with this, but especially because like if you're planting the bomb, and you know it's only like a 2-second plant time, but still, even if you're like planting the bomb or something, and a guy, you know, throws a grenade across the map and explodes like right whenever you get there or something like that, then I mean, you know, Blast Shield would protect you from that. I don't usually come into that kind of problems and stuff. Majority of the time, sometimes my teammates protect me, sometimes they don't. You know, it's just kind of a thing right here. But like even this part in the gameplay right here, this is what you're mainly going to see in Sabtoage. Okay, it's usually about 20 minutes for the whole game, and some of them are intense, some of them are not. That's the thing that I'm going to be doing a live commentary with y'all soon. You know, just in case if hopefully we'll get into an intense game, be able to, you know, just have a good time and stuff like that. But that's just the thing though. Let me go ahead and say I use concussion grenades because first of all it slows down the guy who has the bomb, and concussion grenades I found have been a little bit more effective lately for me than the flash grenades, just because flash grenades majority of the time they may flash them for a good second, but they usually wear off pretty quickly, so I don't usually do that. But concussion grenades, another really good reason is if you know you're being persecuted. Man, I can't believe I didn't see that guy too. I was just like, I know somebody's in there, but you know, I didn't really know at the same time. So whatever. But basically, what was I even saying? I was talking about if you're getting persecuted by an enemy, and you know that you're being persecuted, just those concussion grenades around there, you'll be good, be able to hide for a second, or at least get with your teammates, something like that. That's just a really good thing. If there's a guy who has the bomb, and you're gonna want to try and protect him majority of the time, just because it's just you're gonna need to do that, especially because if somehow he gets dead or something like that, you'll be able to pick up the bomb and stuff. But what you really need to do is, if he has the bomb, you need to be kind of like the leader in front. And then if you have the bomb, you need to use your teammates kind of somewhat like a shield, kind of a barrier, but at the same time you need to watch your back and stuff. Because you never know what kind of teammates you're going to be getting and stuff like that. But the reason I was using this kind of strike package right here, let me go ahead and say UAV, just because you'll be able to see people. That was a good strategy about that guy right there. But UAV, because you're going to be able to see people. You're going to want to use the SAM turret, and once you get that SAM turret, you're going to want to hold on to it, just in case if they call in some kind of air support. You put that down, they will go ahead and shoot down that air support with you not even having to worry about it or anything. So I say that's a really good thing to have. But don't use it immediately right whenever you get it. You need to wait until they get if they get a Reaper or Osprey Gunner, something like that. That's where you need to really use it. And then I have the EMP. Just in case if somehow I got that, I'm not really expecting to get something like that. And later on, I did switch it over to the remote sentry, where I was gonna plant the bomb and then go ahead and get out the remote sentry and protect the bomb. And I was thinking that was a really successful task, but I didn't necessarily do it. But I did do it before. I didn't actually use it, but it's a really good strategy that I've seen that has been really produced successful. So totally recommend that as well. But the reason I use Semtex is because whenever I use a submachine gun, majority of the time, whenever you come into enemies or any kind of contact or something like that, you're gonna need, if you have a grenade, you're gonna need as much time as possible you need to get it off extremely quick. And the thing about frag grenade is it takes a second. Semtex takes almost 2 seconds, and or basically 2 seconds. And that's the reason, pretty much, the best, I say Semtex is the best, because especially even whenever I was saying about if an enemy is persecuting you from behind, you throw those concussion grenades, then you throw Semtex, and that should at least, stun the enemy, get him, crazed out, maybe kill him, maybe not, you don't really know. But, and I find that proven very successful for me as well. And the thing about the PP2000 though, whenever I get more advanced, I'm going to say that rapid fire or extended mags is probably the best option, just because I would probably say extended mags, just because if you see a guy, but I'm thinking about probably going with the dual attachments with extended mags and rapid fire, because if y'all don't already know, it gives you a 33% increase on the PP2000 if you add rapid fire of rate of fire. And extended mags are just really good to have, just in case you don't get all that bullets on one target. And I'd say it's really helpful. I've really been liking extended mags and stuff like that. I'm big into that kind of stuff, so I totally recommend that. And the reason you are always going to want to use steady aim, especially for steady aim pro, is, like I said, if a guy comes and gets you between your tail, between your legs, then you're going to, I think we're just about to plant the bomb up here. We're pretty close. We eventually hold it on, and I get this plant off, and I'm like, yes! And it just made me realize just how much fun this game can be. Okay, maybe it comes up soon. But, and basically, what happens right here is we're still just rushing, trying to get to the bomb site. Majority of the time, if I guess I could relate this kind of to sports. That might be one reason where we kind of have it, where it's kind of somewhat, I guess, similar to soccer, because it's if you score one goal, then that's pretty much the game. But not really. But I mean, it's somewhat similar to that. I try to end up flanking up the enemies. Totally recommend doing that as well, because flanking the enemies will, always throw them off guard, always, help your team out. And I guess some guy I got lucky there or something. And okay, alright, this is it. I'm like, okay, I think all their teammates are down. I'm going to go plant this bomb. Let's do it. And I'm looking around, and I get that guy right there, and I was like, yes! And then I'm like, okay, gotta plant this. And I get killed immediately, right whenever I plant, I think. Yeah. I'm like, no, guys, no. And then I see the kill feed, and I'm like, yes! And then, oh gosh, it's so awesome. It made me realize that I really like Sabotage is just really fun. I really enjoy it, guys. I'm going to be doing more gameplays, especially live commentaries, because I figured it'd be somewhat kind of like a TV episode kind of thing. And, you know, if it's short, I might make it go longer, something like that. And it's really enjoyable. Really like it. And, yeah. So I think this is about over. So we're going to end this with a blast. But I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Tell me if you like Sabotage. Any strategies that you want to recommend to me. Any strategies you want me to add. I'm going to be doing more strategies and talking about more strategies in my future videos. And yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed it. And here's my explosive ending. Oh, thank y'all for watching and peace out.